What if I told you there's a single tool that could boost your business cash flow, build your credit score, give you free travel or cashback, and even help you survive a slow month without spending a single extra dollar? The truth is, most small business owners have it right in their wallet, but they're using it wrong. Today, I'm going to show you how to turn your business credit card into a profit-making machine. Running a small business is exciting. You get to be your own boss, make the big decisions, and hopefully watch your vision come to life. But anyone who's actually done it knows it's not just about passion and ideas, it's also about managing money. Every dollar matters. Every decision has consequences. And in the middle of all the challenges, there's one financial tool that too many small business owners overlook or misunderstand or even avoid entirely because they think it's just another credit card. That tool is the business credit card. Now, let's get something straight right from the start. A business credit card is not just a bigger version of your personal credit card with a fancy name on it. It's a completely different kind of tool. If you imagine your personal credit card as a Swiss Army knife, useful, versatile, but designed for day-to-day life, a business credit card is like specialized power equipment. It's built for efficiency, precision, and to handle bigger, more complex jobs, and just like power equipment, it can make your work a whole lot easier, but only if you know how to handle it. Let me tell you about Jasmine. She runs a small bakery in Austin. For years, she used her personal credit card for both groceries and bakery expenses because she thought it was simpler. But come tax season, her accountant handed her a pile of highlighted statements and said, "We have to separate these." It took her 2 full weekends to sort through every purchase. The following year, she switched to a business credit card. Every single bakery expense was in one place, neatly categorized. She said it was like going from trying to find your car keys in a messy house to having them hanging right by the door. The first big benefit of a business credit card is exactly that: clean, organized finances. Mixing personal and business spending is like tossing all your receipts, bills, and invoices into one big box and hoping you can sort them out later. You can make it work, sure, but when tax season rolls around, or when you need to prove expenses for an audit, you're in for hours of frustration. With a dedicated business card, every swipe is clearly tied to your business. Another advantage, and this is where it gets more strategic, is building business credit. Many small business owners don't realize that business has its own credit profile. That profile is tracked by agencies like Dun & Bradstreet, Experian Business, and Equifax Business. Your business credit score works like your personal one. It shows how trustworthy you are with borrowed money. A solid score can open doors to bigger opportunities, like getting a $50,000 line of credit instead of $10,000, or securing a loan at 5% interest instead of 10%. I remember talking to Carlos, who runs a small graphic design firm. He wanted to expand by hiring 2 more designers and upgrading his studio equipment. His bank told him he didn't have enough business credit history to qualify for the loan he wanted. He started using a business credit card, paying it off in full each month, and within a year, his business credit score jumped enough to get him approved for the full amount. That expansion doubled his income the next year. Cash flow is another real-world challenge where a business credit card can be a game changer. In business, your income and expenses rarely line up neatly. Maybe you need to buy supplies this week, but your client won't pay until the end of the month. Maybe you find a huge bulk discount on inventory but don't have the cash available. Take Lisa, who owns a small online boutique. Last year, her supplier offered her 40% off if she could pay for the season's inventory upfront. She didn't have the cash, but her business credit card gave her 28 days before payment was due. She sold half that inventory before her bill even hit, paid it off in full, and kept the extra profit. That single decision added $800 to her bottom line that quarter. And then there are the perks. A business credit card isn't just a way to pay. It can give you free money, free travel, and even peace of mind. Cashback cards put money right back into your business. Travel rewards cards can cover flights, hotels, or rental cars. Category bonus cards can give you extra points or cash for the things you spend the most on. Mark, who runs a small marketing agency, uses a card that gives 5% back on digital ad spend. Since his clients pay him for running their ads, he racks up thousands of dollars in cashback every year, essentially getting paid twice for the same expense. He uses that cashback to cover office rent for an entire month each year. Choosing the right card starts with knowing your habits. Look at your last 3 months of expenses. Do you travel often, spend heavily on office supplies, run a lot of ads? Your spending pattern will point you toward the card that makes the most sense. And remember, if you always pay in full, rewards should be your focus. If you sometimes carry a balance, go for the lowest interest rate. Of course, all of this only works if you use the card responsibly. That means paying on time, keeping your balance low, and avoiding unnecessary purchases. A business credit card should be a tool for growth, not a way to dig yourself into debt. Think of it like driving a high-performance car, powerful, fast, but dangerous if you're careless. And here's where mindset comes in. If you see your business credit card as a partner, not a crutch, you'll make smarter choices. Focus on long-term gains, building credit, managing cash flow, and leveraging rewards to reinvest in your business. Stay disciplined. Just because you have a $20,000 limit doesn't mean you need to use it. And track how your card usage actually impacts your business. If the rewards pay for a new laptop, a trade show trip, or a marketing campaign, that's money working for you. When you use your card this way, every swipe has purpose. You're not just spending, you're building. You're building credit. You're building efficiency. You're building a financial foundation that can support your growth for years to come. At the end of the day, a business credit card isn't about buying things. It's about creating leverage. It's about turning the money you have and even the money you don't have yet into opportunities. It's about making sure that every cent you spend gets you closer to where you want to be. And that's the smart sense way, making every cent work as hard as you do. Asterisk, a business credit card is more than a piece of plastic. It's a lever. In the wrong hands, it can create debt and stress. But in the right hands, it can build credit, smooth out cash flow, unlock rewards, and give your business the breathing room it needs to grow. The difference isn't the card itself, it's how you use it. Every swipe is a choice, and every choice shapes the financial future of your business. You don't need to be a finance expert to use it well. You just need to be intentional. Keep your spending focused, your payments on time, and your rewards working for you. Think long term, stay disciplined, and remember, it's not about buying more, it's about building more. Because in business, smart money moves don't just pay the bills, they create opportunities. And when you control your tools instead of letting them control you, you're not just running a business. You're building a legacy. So starting today, make every cent, every single cent count. Asterisk.